Okay, so let's do setting up a data set in SPSS and playing with a little bit. So right now I'm using you open it up, you end up in the variable view, or sorry, the data view. You might want to go to the variable view to define some variables, which is what I'm going to do here. And I don't know, how about we'll give it a name, name the variable centimeters, so it's going to be height centimeters. Maybe this is assignment 1 you're doing. Maybe you're doing assignment 1. And then how about somebody's name? So type in name. And we can change the style, the type of variable here. You make that a string. Okay, so go over here and you open that up and you click on string. A string just means letters. Okay, so it's for a categorical variable. Good. So let's go back to the data variable, data view, and you can see what you could do if you go back to it. Now you could enter numbers in there. So you could say, I don't know, the height in centimeters. We could do that as 180, and I don't know. Yeah, let's go with 180. And that could be me. It's about my height, I think. Anyway, who knows your height in centimeters? I don't think anybody does. Actually, you guys all probably do because you have driver's licenses. I don't. Anyway, I'm going to show you some data I already have that I've put in here. And they may seem familiar because the data are actually Mario Lemieux's goals. Now, here's an issue. If you have this on a Mac, it can't view your desktop. It's stupid. SPSS is at times garbage. So what you actually have to do, because I have this on my desktop, so what I'm going to do is go find the file on my desktop and double click it, which is completely ridiculous that I have to do this. So you have to actually set up a different folder just for your SPSS stuff. It's stupid. It's really stupid, okay? Not on Windows. Because I think my desktop's a little cluttered. Is it a little cluttered? Do you find that a little cluttered? Is that cluttered? Do you think that's cluttered? If I said cluttered enough? Cluttered. My desktop is cluttered. But there we go. I found the file. It's called Mario. It's the Mario Lemieux goal thing. Remember we had that in the first lecture. And it opens up finally. And I've got his goals and assists and the years and the points. And you probably know that points are the number of goals someone gets plus the number of assists they get. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I computed points. This will help you how to do things like, I don't know, turn centimeter heights into inches. Again, for assignment 1. Maybe you're doing assignment 1. What about assignment 1? You trying assignment 1? How's assignment 1 going? So we're going to define a new variable. It's going to be in that column there. So I should go down to variable view and just define it. Right. I think I can do it there. I think I have to actually go into variable view and define the variable first. So let's do that. Yeah, okay, there we go. And so just give it a name. It doesn't matter what. Now, yes, define it, Dave. You didn't actually type anything in there, you dope. See, I do the voiceover afterwards. Okay. So now I'm going to define, now I'm going to compute this variable. So I'm just going to put the P2, right? I always try to drag it, and it never works. I've been using this software for seriously 30 years, and I keep doing that. So it equals goals plus assists. And then we got done in the bottom right corner, and then okay, and it does it. Yay. And you can see it tells us, oh yeah, look what I did. So it gives us a little output. Kind of useful. We don't need to save that output. Anyway, maybe you want to do something with this. Maybe you want to, maybe make some box plots, or maybe you want to get some statistics on the goals and the assists, or whatever of these pieces of data here. So we're going to do that. We're going to go down to box plot. So there we go. And like that. And then we're just going to choose the variables. And we're going to slide them over. This is so bad, right? Those little arrows are very useful, very helpful. And we got that and that. And then we just go OK. And there it comes. Maybe you can hear John playing in the background, playing Call of Duty. And look at that. There's goals and points, box plots, right? See how quick that is? Much quicker than doing it with a piece of graph paper. Though it's nothing wrong with doing something like this by hand because it sort of teaches you how to do it. Let's look at some statistical stuff quickly. Descriptive statistics. So we pick what variables we want to look at, and then we can go to what statistics we want to get. And we can get those. Big series of them. All right. This will work the same on a Windows machine, by the way, or a Mac. And look, there it is. There's some statistics, right? Okay. We can also get some other stuff. I encourage you to play with this, by the way. Just mess around. You can't break it. As much as SPSS is kind of garbage. You can't break it. So again, we just pick the variable we want to look at, and then we can pick a bunch of things. Let's get everything we can. You know, the mean, the median, the mode, kurtosis, skewness, kurskoskis, parvlolis, parflumness. I made some of those up. And you go, and look, it's all kinds of crap, right? So that's pretty good. And then you can save this. You can copy and paste bits of this into a paper if you ever do that to make a graph for your thesis next year. All kinds of things. So it's pretty great. We used to have to see these commands up top. I put it at the screen again. It's very useful. We used to actually, when I was a young man, we had to type those in ourselves and remember the commands. We didn't have a nice graphical user interface like this. I'm going to save this now, and remember, I can't save it to my desktop because it won't be able to, you know, I think I can save it to the desktop, but SPSS can't see it until I double-click on it. It's so stupid, and their workaround is don't do that. That's their official workaround on their YouTube channel. Don't do that. Ridiculous, right? Anyway, so you can save it, and then you got an output. You can print it out and do whatever the hell you want with it. Pretty nice. Right? That tells you it's saved. So we quit, and we're done. Thanks.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave. Open up, man. I got the stuff.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave, man. Open up. I got the stuff.
Who?
It's Dave, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me come in here.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with me.
Who?
Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Come on, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me.
Dave's not here.
No, man. I'm Dave, man. Hey, come on, man.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with
Who?
me. Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Dave's not here.
No, man, I am Dave, man. Will you, come on, open up the door, will you? I got the stuff with me. I think the cops saw
Who
me.
is it?
Oh, what the hell is it? Go, man, open up the door. It's Dave.
Who?
Dave, D-A-V-E. Will you open up the goddamn
Dave?
door? Yeah, Dave.
Dave?
Right, man, Dave. Now, will you open up the door?
Dave's not here.
Oh.